In a nation grappling with soaring national debt, an increasingly fragile economy, and pressing social issues, the Trump administration's plan to significantly expand the White House banquet hall well beyond its initial scope stands as a stark and troubling symbol of misplaced priorities.
This isn't merely a matter of architectural preference. It's a profound demonstration of a government seemingly detached from the financial anxieties and everyday struggles of its citizens. At a time when countless Americans are facing the pinch of inflation, job insecurity, and inadequate social services, the decision to pour vast sums into a lavish expansion of an elite entertaining space sends a chilling message of indifference. The optics are damning. While the public is urged to tighten its belt, to accept rising costs and reduced services, the very seat of power appears to be indulging in unrestrained opulence.
This isn't just about wasteful spending. It's about a fundamental disconnect between the governed and the governors.
It begs the question, whose interests are truly being served? Is the government genuinely focused on alleviating the burdens of its populace, or is it more preoccupied with projecting an image of grandeur and self-importance, even at the expense of fiscal responsibility?
The lack of transparent justification for such an inflated project beyond vague notions of prestige only fuels public cynicism.
Furthermore, this expansion plan, coming amidst a backdrop of mounting national debt, now exceeding $37 trillion, reinforces a dangerous perception of fiscal irresponsibility.
It suggests a government that is not merely struggling to manage its finances, but actively contributing to the problem through what many perceive as extravagant, unnecessary expenditures.
This not only erodes public trust in the government's ability to be a prudent steward of taxpayer money, but also fosters a deeper sense of unease about the nation's long-term financial stability.
If the very leaders tasked with guiding the country through economic challenges are seen to be so casually disregarding fiscal prudence for their own grand projects, what hope is there for a responsible approach to the national budget?
The message conveyed is one of a government prioritizing its own symbolic indulgences over the tangible needs and financial security of its citizens.
This perceived indifference, bordering on contempt for public resources, cultivates a pervasive sense of mistrust and exasperation among a populace already burdened by economic uncertainties.
The lavish White House expansion becomes a concrete, visible representation of a government out of touch, squandering resources, and deepening the public's anxiety about its true priorities and fiscal discipline.